As always, we're going to keep this pretty quick and to the point. If you do have any questions, please feel free to type them into the GoToMeeting toolbar, or you can certainly give us a call after the webinar. Myself, my team, we're always available to answer any of your specific questions. We will be reviewing a few examples. After today's webinar, we will send you an email that reviews the examples. You can take a look at them in more detail. And certainly we will attach a copy of this presentation as well. So what we're going to go over for the next 5 to 10 minutes here, guys, is just kind of go through our social media posting service at Technology for Accountants. And you'll see it here in the middle. Long story short, we really specialize in website design. That's kind of our main service. You'll see it here up at the top. And we've been doing this now for about 7 years. And one of the things we've always done for our website clients is we've tried to offer weekly social media training, just teaching you how to drive more people to your website. I mean, let's face it, we build the website. The most common question we always get, how do I get more people to my website? And the answer in 2014 is social media. It's just where everyone is going online, and it's a logical way to direct traffic to your website. So my point, about 5 years ago, we came out with a service called Social Media Posting Management. It was for our CPA accountants and bookkeepers who just did not have the time to handle the social media on a daily basis themselves. So we obviously created the service to kind of handle that. And it's really meant to be pretty simple. There's 3 things we do. 1, we make sure you're set up. 2, we will help you reach out to your client base and get them to follow your social media presence. And 3, we are actually going to be doing the posting for you 5 days a week. So when we talk about setup, we're talking about building you a Facebook page for your firm, a LinkedIn company page, and a Twitter company page. Now, you may have personal pages on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. That's great. These are totally different, separate entities. These are business-branded pages. Obviously, most of you guys know that this stuff helps what's called your search engine optimization. That's why you want to have these pages. So we will get you set up with the business pages. The second thing we do, and this is probably the most important, is we help you grow your distribution on social media. For those of you that don't know much about social media, it's very much like email marketing, right? And email marketing, obviously very popular from about 1998 to 2008. That's when the highest results were occurring on it. Think about it logically. What are the things you need to be successful with email marketing? And it could just be sending out a general newsletter each quarter. Pretty simple. 1, you need the content, right? You got to come up with something to send. And 2, you need email addresses. Obviously, if you only have 5 people's email addresses, your content isn't that valuable. So my point is social media is exactly the same thing. You need the content that you actually send out. But more importantly, you need the followers. You need people who are connected to your social media pages so they get your content. Now, social media is a little different than email marketing. Most of you guys know there's a thing called the viral aspect. And what that means is that when you're connecting with people, you have the ability to actually tap into their connections. And your message can go out to people that you're not connected with, I guess is my point. So it all starts with really getting a good base of people to follow you. And one of the biggest mistakes I find CPAs make is they think they need to get people that they don't know, maybe their potential clients, to be following them, that somehow that's going to equal referrals. Well, it's really the complete opposite. You want to start with all the people that you do know, your clients, your friends, your family, your college buddies, whatever. They may not be people, like I said, that are going to be potential clients, but you can tap into the people they know, their friends and family that they're connected to, and that's where the referrals are going to come from. So my point, step 1, we get you set up. Step 2, we help you get a distribution. And then step 3, we do the posting for you 5 days a week. Most common questions we get, if you guys do the posting for my firm, does anybody know? And the answer is no. Nobody knows we're doing the posting. It looks like it comes from your firm. It's branded as your firm. You're just going to make us an administrator on your page, and we will do the posting. So certainly that is not an issue. The next most common question, what types of things do you post? And in 2014, I try to explain that social media has been going on now for 10 years. And there are a lot of firms and a lot of CPAs that have been using it for a good 8, 9 years. And what that means is they do have a strategy. They have a game plan. They're actually implementing things. So I guess my point is it would be pretty foolish to start using social media and to be trying to solicit, to sit there and post very technical IRS updates 5 days a week. I don't think you're going to get anywhere with that. So when we try to do the posting for you, we try to bring a very modern strategy to the game, to the table. So we try to have some balance. So here's what we try to post. 33% of the time, we just try to promote you. We want to kind of plant the seed in people's minds that you could be the solution moving forward. So that might just kind of mean reiterating who you are, what types of people you help, how you help them, what services you offer, never soliciting, but just kind of allowing people to understand more depth about the firm. The other 33% of the time, we try to project you to be the guru, the accounting genius or expert. So that might mean posting articles, tips, updates, reminders, more generalized accounting stuff. And then the other 33% of the time, maybe like on a Friday afternoon, we'd like to do tips on how to use social media, maybe an inspirational quote. Maybe if something big is happening local around your office, we'll post that. My point is we take a break occasionally from pounding people on accounting stuff and really just try to talk to them in a creative manner, but obviously politically correct. Our goals are very simple. We want to get as many people as possible on a daily basis exposed to your agency. And let me kind of pull up an example here. So here's an example of a firm we've been posting for. They're out in Colorado. They brand themselves. They're about 20 people in the firm, but it's all branded around Kathy, who's kind of the lead. And you can, as I scroll down, you can kind of take a look at some of the posts we've had. Yesterday was just kind of a simple tip on what double entry bookkeeping is. We kind of had some tips on some common business mistakes small businesses make with tracking their cash expenses. Here was kind of an inspirational quote we had on Friday, which is from Emerson. Some more tips on bookkeeping. Here was an article about college tax credits. We talked a little bit about non-cash wages. Again, I'm going to send everyone a link to this. You can take a look at it a little deeper moving forward. But I think, guys, the key is to really have some balance on here. But most importantly, you'll see under the posts, there's a little activity going. This specific post had one person share it, and this person, Lorraine, actually clicked the like button. That's really what we're after. We're trying to get people clicking like, leaving comments, and sharing your post so that your exposure for your firm increases. Like I said, it can become viral. Cost of the service, you have 3 choices. Again, we try to keep it pretty simple. You can try it on a month-by-month basis, $65. A quarterly basis for 3 months, $165. And an annual basis, $500. Obviously, you guys are financial geniuses. You can look at those numbers and say, hey, the longer I sign up, the cheaper it is. Most common question I get, Ken, we don't really know your agency well. Can we try it for a month, pay the $65, have you get us set up, help us get some followers, and then post for a month? And if you do a good job, can we then change to the quarterly or annual to save money? The answer is absolutely yes. I mean, that's why we have the monthly. You can go in, try it for a month, minimal risk, and then hopefully we impress you and you stay longer and save some money. But that's certainly part of the deal. So let me answer a few questions here. I see a few have come in. Then, like I said, I'll send everyone an email with more information, and you certainly can visit our website. Our phone number is at the bottom, or you can certainly reply to the email if you have any specific questions. First question is from Alan. Alan asks, Ken, how do you know what types of content to post about our firm? Okay, so good question, Alan. I kind of forgot to mention. Basically, how the process works is you go to our site, you click sign up, and you sign up. And hopefully within a few hours, myself or someone from my team will set up an interview with you. So we just need to talk for about 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to actually go through your firm, try to learn about your firm, what services you offer, who your focus is, target market, and where you are with social media. So once we interview you, that allows us to develop a posting game plan for your firm, and we can understand what types of stuff we should be posting, as well as what we need to set up for you. Next question is from Karen. Karen asks, Ken, if you guys do the posting for our firm, are we still able to post ourselves? So Karen, here's kind of how it works. 5 days a week, we're posting for you. We're kind of on autopilot. You don't have to do anything. We're going to come up with the content. We're going to post, no problem. However, if you want to go on there and post yourself, go ahead. You're still the admin. They're still your pages. Go post. If you want to send us things to post, maybe someone in the firm gets a promotion, or it's someone's 30th anniversary with the firm, great. Send that to us. We can post it for you. We can add nice graphics and make it look nice. That's certainly not a problem as well. We can certainly post for you. Let's see here. Last question from, Carl. Carl asks, what is the Elite package? Okay, so as I mentioned early on, guys, our main service is website design, and that's, you can see it here. Probably about 2009, we came out with the social media posting service, which is a la carte. You don't need to have a website through us to obviously utilize the social media service. But what we ended up doing is we came out with a bundle package called the Elite package. Really, all it is for accountants and firms that need to have a new website and the social media posting service. So, instead of paying whatever, over $135, we made it $115 a month. That's all it is. It's just a bundle. So we do offer website services. I don't want to spend time going over that today, but if you are, in need of an upgrade on your website, just email us after today's webinar, and we can send you some examples of some firms we've built new sites for. Obviously, our stuff is pretty modern and pretty good technology. All right, guys, as promised,